So you and your seller had a good thing going on. You hit them up. You told them what you can offer. They told you that, hey, that number works. Send me over the paperwork. You sent them over the contract, and they just went missing. You haven't heard from them since you hit them up about the purchase agreement for them to sign it. Now, today I'm going to show you how to get your seller back. They ran off on you. This is exactly how you pull them back. And also, I'm going to show you exactly how I keep my business completely virtual. So make sure you take notes or hit that pause button, take screenshots, whatever you need to do. But let's hop right into it. I'm going to show you how to get your seller back. All right, so the first thing, stick with me a little bit. Let's go ahead and pull this up. All right, here we go. Okay. Now, as you guys can see here, and it's going to be up there. As you guys can see, I had a seller and I abbreviated the name and everything. But he hit me up once I, gave him a cold call, and he says, D'Angelo, I do plan to sell my property at address if you want a look first, ? So I, respond, good afternoon, excellent. Thanks for getting back to me. We like to reach an agreement of price prior to inspecting the property. What time are you available to speak on the phone to discuss more about the property? Thank you. So right there, guys, this is how you keep your business virtual. So you set standards right there to say, hey, look, I'm not about to go to the property and do a walkthrough. We have our own terms. This is what we do. So this was at June 15th, 9:51 a.m. They don't text me back. So I hit them back, at June 15th, 3:42 p.m. And I say, this text work better for you, ? So they say, yes, actually, I'm traveling. So, they hit me back fairly fast, 1 minute. So I hit them back. I say, no problem. Can you start off by telling me is the property? So I basically, I qualify the lead. So you guys can see what I said here. I'm not going to go all the way into it. But, you see what I said. I qualified the lead. So, once I get everything that I need on the property, I say, got it. I do appreciate the information. Lastly, do you have a price in mind you will feel comfortable selling for at this time? So just throw that in there, and this is all over text, right? So we talking, this is all in the same day. So he said he was going to list it. They're going to list it with the realtor for $79,000. So, I was looking at it. I said, okay, instantly I saw that, looking at the property address, that was a good price. It was a good, as far as listing it with the realtor, it was a good price to list it with a realtor at that price. Obviously for a wholesale deal, it wasn't going to work at that price. So that's why I say, okay, since we will be making a cash offer and close less than 30 days, do you have some wiggle room on your price considering we have, can save you realtor fees, closing costs, and holding costs? So he says yes, just keeps it basic. So I say, okay, I will take this information back to my purchase manager and I will get back to you within 24 hours. Should I give you a text or call tomorrow? They say text is fine. Cool. So I said, will do, thank you. That all took, 15 minutes back and forth on a text. And, point out there, remember, back to my purchase manager. Reality, you're your purchase manager, or maybe you do have a quote-unquote purchase manager, but you give that delegation there. That way you can be, a bridge of, good cop, bad cop kind of thing. You're the good cop. So I get back to them the next day, about 11:30. I offer them $65,000 and close by July 16th. So if we sign a purchase agreement today, how does that sound? So they say, if I agree, what is the next step before I close? So guys, you really should pay attention to this part. I'm not going to go all the way through it, but you really should pay attention to that part, this part right here, because this part is, it keeps my business virtual. So just really pay attention to that part. All right, so I explained, the process. And so I get back to them. They don't hit me back. And they say, good morning, would you like for us to send... So I say, good morning, would you like for us to send you the purchase agreement for you to review? After I explain the process, and they don't get back to me. And I did not pose a question there, which I could have, but I posed the question, the following day at, pretty early in the morning. So they get back to me within 20 minutes. They say, sure, they give me their email. And I say, got it, we'll send by 3 p.m. Thank you. And of course, I send it by 3 p.m. And, I'm out here in Arizona, so 3 hours behind. So it's 12 o'clock my time. So, I say just sent it over. So they asked if we can do 10 days on the inspection. So I said, yes, I'll resend it within an hour. So just resent it. Let me know if you have any questions. So this is June 17th, 2:52 p.m. So this is where it gets interesting, right? So this guy on the hook, he wrapped in, reeled in, and right now, I mean, only thing that really has to happen is to close the deal. That's the only thing that has to happen, is to actually close the deal. So let's take a look. Closing the deal. Okay. So good afternoon, Seth. I had June 7th. You almost got me. Just resent it. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. So, good afternoon. Do you have any other questions about the agreement? Thank you. So, they don't get back to me, right? So, this is 17th. I sent it. No response. 18th. I used their name. And I'd say, do you have any questions about the agreement? And they still no response. And then, have you given up on the deal? That is the killer. 4 days, I didn't hear from them. I wait for 4 days, get back to them that morning, their time, and I hit them and say, have you given up on the deal? I don't say good morning, good afternoon, nothing. Strictly, have you given up on the deal? I sent you the contract. You accepted the offer. What's going on? Have you given up on the deal? Most people don't like to hear that giving up, and here's the proof. I'm telling you guys, it works. You got to use it. On vacation, just sent it over. Voila. And that was about 3 hours later, about 2.5 hours later, 3.5 hours later. He hits me back, say, I'm on vacation, just sent it over, which means he sent it back. So I say, great, we have received it. What day will work best for us to complete the initial walkthrough? Voila. And then after that, we get it going. And I got the process going, and that property's closing this week. So, guys, you just have to, anytime you get into that situation where your seller is, cold on you, let me stop that. Anytime you get in a situation where your seller is cold on you or something, it's like, what happened? What happened to you? I thought we were good. I thought we were, right. I thought we were good, Always hit them and say, have you given it up on the deal? You don't need to say anything else. And I wanted to show you guys this so you can see it in live action. So, you really, guys, there's a bunch of content a bunch of valuable content there as far as the insight of really how my business works from the standpoint of things that I say. So definitely rewind it. I would recommend if you're looking to keep your business virtual, definitely rewind, take a look at some of the things you just saw in there, because it works for me and you see how it works. Like, this is a real seller. This deal is really closing this week and it's really going to be a great payday. So guys, you just gotta simply have that persistence. And also, be quick on your toes, stay light on your toes. So you can do this from anywhere. I'm in Arizona while I'm texting this guy that's, the property is in Cincinnati, Ohio, and they're out in Florida. So it's, it's a big triangle, but it's all from the phone. So just get on the phone and use the techniques that I teach you. Hey, guys, I'm teaching you this stuff because I do it. This is stuff that I do on a day-to-day basis. So I'm teaching you it based off my life experience and my heart, and it is in every step. That's why I already feel successful throughout this whole journey with, my real estate, and also through YouTube and everything else I have going on. I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and I know you got some great value, some great content, some great actionable steps from this video right here. Only thing you have to do now is take action. So go through your old leads. Maybe there's somebody that just stopped responding to you, and just simply hit them up and say, have you given up on the deal? If you already made that offer, they, even if they did not say anything about the offer, just assume that there was a deal there and say, have you given up on the deal? I guarantee you'll get a response, because people don't give up. At least they don't like to admit to. As always, baby, get the step in it and have your heart in every step.